Hello, how are you? Good morning to you and your family. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this Pisces tarot reading you find those messages, those prophecies, the advice, or the answers from the universe that you are searching for. Today we are going directly into your reading, so let us connect with all of your tarot cards. As always, we will look at all your energies, we will see your present, your future, and also the energies of your special person, your twin flame if that applies to your life. If not, we will also see if you are attracting a new person at this moment, and we will also reveal the blessings that the universe already has prepared for you. So by connecting with your energies, let us begin. You have the Three of Swords, you also have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and you also have the Two of Cups. Right now I feel an energy of many contrasts because in your future I see possibilities, I see rewards, I see money, and possibly I see a connection with a new twin flame. I feel that you are going to be moving forward strongly. I feel that the universe has prepared for you an opportunity in which you are going to feel like a fish in the water, you are going to be calm, you are going to be happy, and above all your emotions are going to be very settled, they are going to be very stable. But the issue is that I am feeling that your past could have been a little complicated and you still have something to release. I do not know if you have to let go of a person, a memory, or some trauma. With the Three of Swords we are not necessarily talking about a person, but it could have been something that caused you a lot of disappointment, or it could have been a situation in which for example you had many expectations of a person but over time this person disappointed you. And with the Five of Swords possibly someone betrayed you or someone lied to you. So I feel that you still have to leave something behind, and the universe right now is motivating you to do it. Very well, obviously sometimes it is difficult to control your feelings about the past, but I do feel that voluntarily you can do some things to distance yourself from your past, and here your will is very important because above all you have control over those things that you can do very well. For example, avoiding calling a person or avoiding answering the messages of a person could be the beginning of something completely new. So your reading is motivating you to move forward. The universe recognizes that it is not an easy path because I feel that you not only gave your trust and your loyalty but you also gave your heart, maybe to the wrong person. But I repeat, here we are talking about second chances. The Six of Pentacles is a spectacular card because it speaks of the infinite abundance of the universe, but this abundance only flows into your life when you detach from the things that no longer serve you. Very well, so let us clarify a little more what your reading is about. I tell you, the Two of Cups is telling you that possibly a love proposal is coming. I do not necessarily feel that love is going to be your priority, although yes, with the Two of Cups you can reach a relationship with a person with whom you connect very strongly, and that person becomes divine support, truly divine support. Very well, beyond passion, beyond intimacy, the Two of Cups speaks of two people who support each other through good times and bad times. So let us clarify what this Two of Cups is about. Clearly the Five of Swords represents this person with whom you no longer want to relate or from whom you are already distancing yourself. I mentioned it to you, the Three of Swords represents this heartbreak. So let us look a little more. I also feel that your energy is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the energy of a warrior. I feel that your reading is basically telling you that, you are a warrior, you are a fighter, and the interesting thing about the energy of the warrior is that they always rise and are always ready to fight a new battle. Very well, the universe is telling you that if right now you feel unmotivated, please wake up, shake yourself literally, shake off the negative energies, and return to the fight, return to your battle, above all to become your best version. So let us clarify a little more what your reading is about, let us see what this grade is about. Expansion is what the tarot is suggesting for you at this moment. You have the Hierophant, divine protection, and the paths are beginning to open, and you can use this today as a positive affirmation. My paths are beginning to open, the paths of my family are beginning to open. Because the Hierophant never speaks of only your individual energy, it speaks of how you can protect other people, it speaks of your home and your close family. Very well, so I feel that a blessing may come directly to you, and that blessing will benefit your family, or in a complementary sense, this blessing comes to your family and also benefits you. This is speaking of long-term relationships. I tell you, if you are looking for a job, a great opportunity is coming, but I also feel that a close family member of yours is also going to receive an opportunity to grow. We are not only talking about work, we may also be talking about training, studies, someone is going to learn new things. So I feel that your family in general is going to be growing. I also feel that you are a person in many cases very attached to tradition, very attached to family, and at this moment you are strengthening your values, strengthening your principles, and I feel that your family is in good hands because you are in charge of your family. Let us look a little further into this energy. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Forgive me, you have the power of the word. With a word you can brighten the day of a person or you can destroy it. Very well, for some reason your reading is telling you to respect the power of your word, because definitely you can create or you can destroy with what you say. Obviously the tarot is recommending you to use your word now to build, to say good things, to say beautiful things, not only to other people, not only to your family, but also to yourself. Very well, because the Ace of Swords can represent much communication, mental communication that you have with yourself. Very well, so if something goes wrong you can consider it an opportunity to grow, to learn, and you can repeat it to yourself as something in your psyche, as a test in which you are going to learn. Very well, because the Ace of Swords when it is badly channeled can mean that you repeat negative things in your mind. Very well, so it is necessary to sharpen this sort of thought in what you think, and you can do that by saying positive things to yourself and by placing in your mind expansive words, expansive energies. Let us look further into your reading. You have the King of Pentacles, a great manifestation. You have been preparing something and finally the moment comes for the crystallization of one of your greatest desires. When the King of Pentacles appears, you are going to manifest something material, you are going to buy something, and look, it could be anything, but what the King of Pentacles represents is quality, things of great quality or things that normally can last a long time, they can last for years or even for centuries. Very well, gold itself can almost be considered an indestructible material. I feel that you are going to create or buy something that is indestructible. It could literally be a jewel, or someone may give you a jewel, it could be family heritage, or it could be that your person gives you something of great value. But we are also talking about something that can be used for generations, it could be a house, an apartment, or something similar. So the King of Pentacles tells me that at this moment you are going to be like the head or the person who organizes this great manifestation that is coming into your life. Possibly there will also be a family conversation, a discussion about inheritances. The subject of your family is very strong in your reading. So I feel that things are going to be clarified. I do not feel conflicts or anything negative with your family, I feel the opposite, I feel closeness. In some cases some topics will be addressed that at first may seem somewhat uncomfortable, but once these topics are discussed they will bring a lot of clarity. Let us look a little further into your reading. You have the Page of Cups. Okay, let us see what this is about. Possibly a person younger than you is thinking about you. I am being told to say Cancer, or to say a person of Pisces. You also have the Hermit. I feel a distance with someone, I do not know if it is with Virgo. Pisces also appears. There is someone who is very sad because they do not have you by their side. I repeat, Virgo, Pisces, and I am also being told to say Capricorn. I feel that inevitably someone is going to look for you, someone wants to make peace with you, someone wants to smoke the pipe of peace with you. I feel that finally after much silence, after much uncertainty about what was going to happen between you two, finally there is a reconnection. And I am not saying that you are going to return together or that things will suddenly be resolved, but I do feel that there are conversations pending that have to be spoken. That is what your reading is telling me. I repeat, especially with Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, or also a person of Capricorn. Let us look a little further into your reading, into what this energy of the Hermit is about. Let us ask the tarot a little more about the Hermit or any energy that wishes to express itself. You have the Ten of Cups. You are a very responsible person, and at times you sacrifice your happiness for the happiness of other people. Very well, I feel that the Hermit can indeed represent an energy of sacrifice, and I feel that an occasional sacrifice is not bad, sacrificing something positive so that your family is well, or sacrificing a whim so that your family is happy. But I feel that your reading is telling you that sacrificing yourself always is obviously not convenient, because in the long term sacrificing your happiness or sacrificing your mental health for another person or for your family can obviously lead you to the energy of the Tower. For some reason a very particular message is coming to me. I feel that your reading is advising you to breathe fresh air. If you are a person who jogs, who walks, who runs, it is the moment to move. That is the energy of the Chariot, to move, to go out, to do fitness, to do aerobics, to do cardiovascular activity, to feel alive, to let your heart beat a little stronger, to allow yourself to feel a little more adrenaline, to feel a little more dopamine. Maybe that is the problem you have at this moment, as if everything is problems and responsibilities, and you are forgetting your hobbies, you are forgetting your happiness, and maybe you are forgetting your pastimes. So look, since the Tower appears in your future position, it is something you can foresee and it is something you can correct. Very well, if a sailor is sailing at sea and sees a storm in the distance, that is the storm represented by the Tower. The sailor can adjust the course and deviate, can return to the coast, or can take a completely different course. So I feel that this storm that is approaching is easily avoidable for you, you only need to correct your course, that is what your reading is advising you. Let us look a little further into these energies. You also have the energy of the Page of Pentacles, new ideas, new purposes. I repeat, your reading is telling you that you are going to change your course, you are going to head to a different place, you are going to study something different, you are going to work in a different area, in a different company, you are going to relate with a different person. Very well, the important thing according to the Page of Pentacles and the Tower is to overcome stereotypes. Very well, because maybe the universe is giving you a proposition, it is a different proposition, and you reject this proposition, and then you ask yourself why the universe does not propose more. Very well, so it is necessary to understand according to these two cards that the universe always proposes to you, but sometimes it proposes ideas, purposes, objectives, or goals that somehow take you out of your comfort zone and make you take a different path. Very well, so this reading is advising you, so please listen to the signals that point to a different path. You also have the Fool. I am telling you, it is as if at this moment you are resisting a little and you do not want your life to change. Very well, maybe you are a flexible person, you are a versatile person, and for you this message does not apply, but there are people right now who are holding themselves back or sabotaging themselves, that is what I am feeling at this instant, clearly because of the Tower. But it is as if once you release this need to control something, once you release this need to stay in the known, once you release this need to remember the past, suddenly you take this great leap of faith that is the Fool, the leap into the unknown. And that is the challenge, to overcome the fear of what is not known, to overcome the fear of uncertainty, to overcome the fear of failure. Very well, so I feel that there are people who want to leave the routine, to leave the monotony, to do things in a different way. But for things to work in a different way, there always has to be a change, and that change is proposed by the Tower. Very well, so I feel that you are going to make some changes, you are going to free yourself from certain energies, and once you free yourself from these energies, you take a leap of faith, or you begin to feel happier, freer, connecting with good people, connecting with good attitudes, feeling good with yourself. So your reading right now is announcing airs of freedom, airs of happiness, and above all the release of many restrictions from your past. Let us clarify your reading a little more, let us see what else the tarot tells you. You have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, you may be completely exhausted with the drama or with the fights that a person is offering or attracting into your life. You also have the Empress. I feel that you are very valuable, I feel that you have much to offer, you have a great treasure inside you, you are an attractive person, you are a charismatic person, you are a person who attracts good opportunities and good people. Very well, in fact, these can be positive affirmations for you today. I recognize my inner treasure. That affirmation can definitely be very positive for you and can help you manifest. I recognize my inner treasure. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what you observe on the outside is normally a representation of your inner world, that is what the Wheel of Fortune tells you. So if you want your exterior to change, you have to change from within, that is what this very powerful card is telling you. I feel that here it is talking about some changes, maybe you are changing yourself at this moment, you are already having a more positive attitude. Possibly you were a little angry, a little frustrated, but that is the matter your reading is telling you, especially with the card of Strength. Very well, because if a person comes and offends you, that person does not keep the anger, you are the one who keeps that anger. Very well, so I feel that here you are learning to let go of the insults that a person may say to you, you are rejecting the nonsense of a person, and here you are prioritizing your happiness and you are prioritizing your strength. So the secret your reading gives you today is basically to maintain a very zen attitude, to do yoga, if a person bothers you, to understand that the problem is not yours, it belongs to that person. And basically this energy is about conserving your own energies and not wasting your strength on people, or on energies, or on ideas that definitely have no purpose in your destiny. Well then, that is your energy, that is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you very much for being here with me. revealing all these secrets of the tarot. For today we are closing your reading. As always, I invite you, if you like these readings, you can click that like button, and you can also click that subscribe button on this channel. We are closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day full of success, full of manifestation, and very surely we will be seeing each other in your next reading.